Paramount, we don't talk much, but hey, I'm Chillmonger. I like your Sonic movies. I checked out the A Quiet Place Day 1 movie review up on my channel, and instead of feeling happy about it, today I'm looking at you guys weirdly because I heard that you guys announced that on July 30th, you're going to have this movie, A Quiet Place Day 1, starring Lupita Nyong'o, direct to digital for purchase. You're going to provide the internet and the amount of people who want to pirate movies a quality, crisp HD. You think what you're thinking is, okay, Lupita Nyong'o's movie, A Quiet Place Day 1, because it is Lupita Nyong'o's movie, A Quiet Place Day 1. You're thinking that this is going to be a movie that you get to sell, and instead of the greedy little theaters getting a half of a cut of the movie, you know, because in the ending of a theatrical release, the theater gets a larger cut of the ticket buys. When it's a brand new movie, Paramount will get maybe 60-40. I'm making up the numbers, but it's something like 60-40 will go to Paramount, 40 goes to the theaters. They're like, oh, well, in the back end, instead we're going to put it on digital. Then we'll get all of the money. We're going to be swimming in money, and you're not thinking about what this does long term to films. What makes films, movies, what makes them cinema is the cinema. That's what makes them special. The quick turnaround time devalues it. It's less special. The fear of missing out, all of a sudden, who cares? This doesn't just affect movie ticket buys in 4 weeks from now. This affects movie ticket buys now. So there's somebody going, oh, I thought I had to go see that movie. You know what? I can avoid spoilers for about a month, for about 30 more days, and then I'll go check it out on my computer. And you think that they're going to pay money to see it from you? Maybe they will, and maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just go on their friendly website, which we all learned about during those COVID lockdown times where their movies weren't happening in the cinemas anymore. Maybe they'll use one of them. It's not helping you long term. It's hurting your business. It's conditioning an audience not to go to movie theaters, and that is exactly the wrong thing to do. It's not streaming services. It's not. It's streaming. It's digital. It's nobody's fault, but the gap between theatrical and when it's available somewhere else. No one's fault. There's nobody that is at fault here except for the decision of when it's no longer a movie theater exclusive until putting it on TV. If it's up to me, I don't even think 90 days is enough. I think these movies got to return to how it was way back in years prior, when you were lucky if you got to see a movie on TV, then that means that the movie has been 2 years old. If you got to see a movie at Blockbuster, if you got to be able to rent a movie, it's because it's old. This movie's old. Oh, those commercials that were running on TV when we were watching sports, they're so old that they stopped running for a few months. And now the new commercials are talking about how we can buy it on a DVD or you can own it or rent it. That's how old these movies need to be before they're available to watch at home. If every movie does that, it would be in a much better place. Every studio needs to get on board. Paramount is doing the stupidest thing, and it's about Lupita Nyong'o. How often do we say, man, these black movies don't sell? We finally have a movie that makes $43 million domestically, which is the highest that it made in the Quiet Place franchise of the first two films. Day 1, Quiet Place Day 1, which is the third movie, made more than what John Krasinski and Emily Blunt could do. Lupita Nyong'o is dark, well melanated, 90%, maybe higher, of melanin levels in her skin. That's about as dark as you get. And she is going to have her movie and her ability to say, I sell, hindered by your dumbass decision? How often does somebody like Lupita Nyong'o of that demographic turn Halle Berry's a black woman technically because her skin is dark. They call her black. Who's is black? I guess if you put Beyonce in a movie, that we've had times like that where it's sold, where she's been a lead. But as an actress, as that dark, Academy Award winning caliber, these come very rarely. Viola Davis wasn't able to bring in those dollars for Woman King. I've got my problems with Woman King. I still reviewed it. This shouldn't happen, Paramount. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't fuel the narrative. This movie should be the most successful it can be in the theaters, and then this information, this box office data, can be used for Lupita to justify her next major contract at the next movie. Her asking price goes up. But then even the film that she'll do, the quality of it will go up too. Studios want movie stars. Lupita Nyong'o's ability to be a new movie star is being affected if this movie doesn't make as much money. Putting it on streaming really quickly affects the box office gross. That measurement, that metric is important to actors, actresses. You're spitting in the face of Lupita, and I will have none of it.